Okay, so I played 164 hours in Starfield, and I'm gonna give you my feedback about everything I've played so far. So first thing first, as a general perspective, I really think that this game is by far the best space game, or best game that I've played because it provides everything that I've been dreaming about for a game like this, such as building a ship, which is insane. And if you've noticed, you can modify your ship, make it as big as you want, and it in real time, in real life, it's gonna look like insanely big, like insanely like look how gigantic it looks like. Just the shipbuilding itself is insane. Um, the what is it? The outpost building is also very good, but there's a lot of bugs. There's a lot of bugs with the outpost right now, either from Xbox and PC. Like most of the complaints come from the landing pad in Outpost, because landing pads, it seems there seems to be a bug in certain planet on certain planet with landing pads. So I've received a lot of comments about it, and specifically from Xbox players whose experiences a lot of bugs where they cannot land on the landing pads, small or big, on the Xbox. But on the PC, we do have bugs, but it's fixable on PC. Like, I found a way to troubleshoot, but on Xbox, because I don't have an Xbox, I don't know how to troubleshoot the issue on Xbox for landing pads, right? So the Outpost is one of the biggest complaint I've received so far in all of my commenters. But again, that is up to Bethesda to fix it, because I don't have an Xbox, so I don't know what to answer when somebody says I have an issue with Xbox and it doesn't work. I don't even know what to say, because I don't have an Xbox, so I cannot troubleshoot your issue, unfortunately. So anyway, apart from that, shipbuilding and outpost building is insane. Man, I'm still like doing the main quest. Look, this is where I am right now at Final Glimpse. I think I still have more to do. I don't know how much, but the main quest. Oh, let's talk about the story. The story, guys. If you like sci-fi, if you like sci-fi, you're gonna love the story. The story is amazing. I think I'll be honest with you, it's really about, how can I say this? Like, you need to love sci-fi. If you don't like sci-fi, like Star Trek, do you like Star Trek? If you like Star Trek, you're gonna like the story about in Starfield, because it really talks about humankind, the future. It's a little bit. It's kind of like philosophic, you know, what we are going through and where we are going together, as one community, as a one big family. And the way that we hurt each other for nothing, the way that we restrict ourselves from evolving and all that. So it's very deep. It's the story is very deep. I'm not gonna say more, but I'm still like working on it, and like I was sometimes stopping to read, to think about the message. There's some sort of like message behind the story and the dialogue, and it's very deep. It's so deep, you're like, holy shish kebab. You're like, holy shit. It really kind of affects you, but unconsciously you kind of like, you don't notice it, but then it makes you think about many things, you know what I'm saying? So it's very deep, and I like it. So if you like Star Trek, kind of like insane, like stories and adventures and stuff like that, you're gonna love Starfield, that's for sure. But if you don't like this type of deep conversation, deep analogy, or deep, like, lore, maybe I don't know if you're gonna like it, but I like it personally. There's a lot of side quests as well, as you can see. There's a lot of side quests I have not finished, because, like I said, this is big. This game is huge. Like, there's so much to do. Like, it's impossible for me to finish everything. Even after spending almost 170 hours, like, I still have so much to do, guys. It's insane. Another thing I need to mention is that There is a lot of streamers out there that's going to give you like spoilers. Be careful about that, because one of the beauty of this game is to discover things that will make you feel amazed. But if you go straight to those streamers, and if like if you spoil yourself, like you're just removing you're kind of like missing out on the fact, the factors like of amazement when you discover something, right? So if you like to discover and be amazed by something you haven't seen or thought about, then I highly recommend to be careful to not like watch every videos from streamers who's gonna tell you something. You'll be like, oh my god, I didn't want to know that. And the streamer may, unfortunately, sometimes they don't mention it's a spoiler, and you're just gonna be spoiled, and you'll be like, oh my god, you're already telling me the end of the story, like what the hell. You know what I'm saying? Be careful with that, because like I said, one of the greatest thing about Starfield is the story. But if you spoil yourself in advance, you're missing out on the notion of like seeing something for the first time. You know what I mean? So be careful on that. I understand that a lot of people wants to go fast. One of the issue I've noticed in Starfield and in any other games that I've played, for the last 30 years, is that many people, they want to go fast. Many people, they want to go too fast. They want to do everything. They want to have all the money. They want to build very fast. They want to do all the quests very fast. They want everything super fast. But the thing about this game is not about how fast you finish the game. It's about exploring and discovering things as you go without the need to ask somebody else for help. One thing about exploration, the word says it, exploring means you explore, but how can you explore if you know everything in advance? How can you explore if you know everything in advance? So it's important, guys, to be careful with that, to not go too fast, because if you go too fast, you're gonna crash. And if you don't crash, you're just gonna feel like, you know what? I finished the game already, what's next? It's, there's nothing else to do. Well, guys, I've been playing 170 hours. 170 hours, and I still have tons of quests I haven't done. So if you've finished the game in less than 100 hours, and if you tell me you've done all the quests over here in 100 hours, I don't know what to tell. I don't know how you did it, but Jesus Christ, man, I don't know how you did it, but it's in like the purpose of playing this game is not to finish everything as fast as you can, but it's about taking your time to understand the story, to feel the story, to try to digest, man. Don't just swallow everything and like, okay, what's next? What's next to swallow? Oh, I'm gonna swallow this. What's next? I'm gonna swallow this. What's next? No, don't do that. It's like it's not good for the stomach, first of all, and you're kind of missing out on the amazement. Try to understand the story. Try to understand the like the side quest. Like trying to feel the game. You need to feel the game. Don't just rush into it and then next and then next and then next and then like and then whatever. To me this is not playing a video game. This is just like trying to reach the finish line without looking at the stars. You know what I mean? It's like, the beauty of this game, it's not to go straight forward and go to from point A to point B, but it's also to look at the stars around you. Look at the stars, look at the city, look at you gotta explore, you gotta take the time to breathe, you know what I'm saying? So that's my suggestion, guys. Don't go too fast, because if you go too fast, you're gonna crash, or if you don't crash, you're gonna feel like this game was too easy. The game is not too easy, you just chose to go too fast. Because everybody's going fast, I'm gonna go fast too. Well, you're like kind of following other people instead of like thinking for yourself. You need to think for yourself and play at your own pace. That's my suggestion. And if somebody is about to give you tricks, be careful about tricks, because there's a lot of tips and tricks. And I understand that, like I said, a lot of you guys want to go fast. You want to have all the tricks. You want to have all what everybody has. But like I said, one of the beauty of this game is to figure things out by yourself without having somebody else to always tell you what to do. Like, this is one big issue I've noticed. Like, People, they just wait for somebody else to tell them what to do. But how about you figuring out for
Hi.
yourself?
Please disregard. I've attempted an informal.
How about you figure it out for yourself? Why do you always need someone to hold your hand for everything? How do you get this? How do you make money? Where do you got to go for this? Where's the this? Where's the that? How do you do this? How do you, like, why do you need, why do you always need someone to tell you what to do?
Security scanners, chemical
You know what I
snares.
mean? I understand that you want to go fast,
Taking any chances.
but like I said, when you discover, like, I'll give you a very simple example. When you travel to another country, I don't know if you guys ever travel. What do you do? Do you go from point A to point B, and you don't look at the environment, you don't look at the houses, you don't look at the people, you just go from A, go to B. Okay, vacation's finished, let's go back home. Okay, let's go back home. A, okay, here we go. Vacation's finished. That was boring as shit. Well, it was boring as shit because you forgot to look at the stars, you forgot to look at the environment, you didn't take the time to talk to people. This is what it is, guys, in a lot of video games. I've been playing games for 30 years, and this is what people do. They just rush from A to B. What's next? C. What's next? D. Okay, did you look at the star? No, no time to go to E, go to F, and go to whatever. So this is not playing a video game, guys. I don't know what it is, but it's not playing a video games. You need to take the time to enjoy the game and not just go from A and then B, vacation's finished. No, it's not about the destination. It's really about everything else in between, guys. So that's one of my suggestions for you guys. All right, if you guys really, really, really want to enjoy this game, don't go too fast. It doesn't, there is no, this is not a race. It's not a race where the first one who finishes, will get a trophy. You're not gonna get a trophy. Nobody's gonna give you a trophy. You need to play at your own pace. It's very, very important, guys. What else can I tell you? I know a lot of people has been complaining about fast travel. Basically what you do is, like, you just press this thing over here, or press this, like, what is it, say course, like, I don't know, like, let's say you want to go to this quest, you just do this and you press R, right? And you just fast travel, right? Now a lot of people are complaining about that, but I'm going to tell you something. Do you know why they do that? Is because everything that you do on the planet, or as an or in space, but specifically in the planet, it's super long. Quests and missions are super big. Like the area where you have to do the quest is very long, and sometimes I spend like 40 minutes, like half an hour in a place in order to complete a mission. So if you spend a lot of time, like on the planet surface to do a mission, but then imagine if you had to spend, like, I don't know, like, all the time to travel from here to all the, let's say you have to spend another 15 minutes just to get there, because you guys want to have this like immersion of space exploration, which I do understand, which you can still do, by the way, in a certain way. But you know what I mean? Like, the quests are so long that I don't want to spend 15 minutes to just go from planet to planet to planet and then come here, and then, oh, quest is finished, then I have to go here, 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 here to do my, to complete the quest. I don't want to do that, guys. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. That's why they have fast travel. I mean, you can do it if you want to. There's a way to do it. But I mean, trust me when I say this, the quest, the cities, the environment is huge. There's so much place to go. Like, the time you spend in a city or an environment or in a mission takes a long time. You don't want to spend a long time over here and then a long time in space and then a long time in here and then again like 15 minutes in space. You don't want to do that, guy. That's why Bethesda, they made a decision to add the fast travel. And I'll be honest with you, I like it. I like the fact that you can fast travel, because when I get to the mission is long. There's so much to do. There's so much to do. I don't want to spend like freaking 15 minutes in space just to do my mission over here, to spend like another half an hour in the mission. Though, bro, I don't want to do that. So that's the reason why they have fast travel. And trust me, I've been playing 170 hours, and there's still some places, even in New Atlantis, I haven't even looked. There's a place where they sell clothing, I think. I don't even know. I heard there was a clothing store, and I didn't even went there yet. I did not even know there was one. So I have to find it. I don't even know where it is, so I'm gonna have to find it. Anyway, guys, so to give you my final impression about the game,
It's beautiful, isn't
man, this game is
it?
the
I wonder
best
what the
game I've
artist is trying
played.
to represent.
This game is the best game I've ever played so far. The companions are very good to have because they can help you in your mission. They can transport cargo for you. You can even equip them with specific gear, or like under was it apparel, like if you can equip them whatever you want with specific guns. The guns is fucking amazing. The guns are freaking amazing, guys. Like specifically this guy. This gun is so fucking amazing. Oh my god, there's so many things. The jetpack is amazing, Boba Fett style. Look, I'm 170 hours and I still have a lot. I still haven't even reached all the points. Look at where I am. This is all I got in 170 hours. This is all I got. Why? Well, because like I said, there's so much to do. I cannot do everything, guy. So, man, this game has so much to offer. You don't want to rush things, guys. You don't want to rush things. Take your time and learn as you go. And try not to spoil yourself. Um, the other thing, you can steal ship. You can board ships. This is freaking fun. The combat is freaking fun. The combat is super fun. The graphic is super good. The sound effect, the soundtrack, the music, the aliens are insane. Some aliens are freaking insane, like they can one-shot kill you. Oh man, like I said, this game is the best by far I've ever played, and I can play this game for the next 10 years. I would not get bored, guys. I hope that Bethesda is going to fix the little bugs, the bugs, the little bugs, because there's a lot of bugs that people are frustrated about, and there's nothing I can do about it, but Bethesda can do something about it. And I hope that Bethesda will also add new DLC, like other stuff, like, because I don't want this journey to end. I'll be honest with you, I don't want this journey to end. Like, I want to stay with my crew, I want to stay with my companions, I want to do adventure with them. This is how much I love this game, guy. This is how much I love this game. The story for each companions are insanely deep. They are deep. It makes it so immersive, guys. The robot, everything. There's so many things. But the most beautiful thing about this game, I'll be honest with you guys, it's the story. I would say it's the story. The story makes this game alive. The story, everything, the lore is insane. Trust me with that. So, what do I think about Starfield so far? It's just fucking amazing. It is just simply, this is my ship. My ship is small. I haven't even built the biggest ship yet. This is not my dream ship. I want a better ship. There's a better ship I want to build. But like I said, I can do so much, guys. I can do so much. My ship is beautiful, but I want it bigger. I want it better. And the other thing that I find amazing about this game is
Greetings, Captain.
the interior. Look at the interior, guys.
Taking off right away, or do you need a
And
little bit of time?
And this is like a medium small ship. It's a small ship. Look at how good it looks. Look at how good it looks. It's insane. I want it bigger. I want to give her a bed. I want to make a bed.
Captain.
I want to make a bed for her so that she can sleep in her own room. I want to have more modules so people can just walk around. I want to do all that, guy. Look at all the piggy bank. Look at the basketball. Look at everything on the ground. This is a mess. What the hell? Yo. So, yeah, guys, I think this game is the best game I've played so far in the last 30 years. I know a lot of people, they have their own subjective point of view about it, which is fine. I have nothing against your point of view, but all I can tell you is that I've been playing so many games for the last 30 years, and this game by far is the best I've ever played. This is the best game I've ever played, guys. And I cannot wait.
It is a beautiful day, huh?
And I cannot wait to discover more things, more missions, more lore. I want to do every single side quest. I want to do everything, guy, but it's gonna take me a long time. And this is good, because I don't want to finish this game. I don't want to finish this game. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid to get to the end of the line and say, "Oh, that's it." No, I don't want to do that. I want to continue play forever. That's how much I love the game. So I don't know how you guys feel, but I think this game is the best game I've played so far. Thank you guys for watching. If you feel like the way I feel, let me know.
Sure, I would be
If
happy to
not,
chat.
I understand. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Space Commander. Best game ever, guy. Best game ever. Let's take off. Let's go to space, guys.
Escape trajectory plotted.
Look at that. Look at that. That's fucking insane. Look at my ship. Look at my ship. It's beautiful, man. So beautiful.
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
So beautiful. You can take a screenshot here.